Diablo, the Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
We are recording. We'll be starting the live stream here in just a moment.
I'm also just waiting for Sean to come back to actually show him my freaking suit head.
Oh shoot, I'm coming back right now.
My hair is freezing.
Let's see it!
Also, Josh, I'm at TFF right now.
Really? Fucker.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
epic.
this is my boy right here.
I love it! That's so you!
Your
This is my boy.
I like
The
the
freaking
glasses.
stream is lagging again.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Kill
Frames
it.
dropping.
Danny's
Kill
too
it and
powerful.
refresh it.
Okay, hold on.
Killed.
And I'm just taking it we're live on Twitch because, again, I can't tell.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live. I'm literally watching it
Okay.
on my other
Good on.
account.
Okay, well, welcome back to Abracadabra. This could quite possibly be the last session for a week or two, maybe three, possibly three. We have some people that maybe can't show up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If it's just one person that can't be here, we will still have a session. If it's two people, it gets a little rough to do, so we'll see how it goes. But as of this moment, I still plan on having a session next week. But other than that, I think we can just jump right in and get started with our Doodle-Flotchy, our recap.
Just a correction. Is there a reason you're not having a session next week?
Well, I don't know. Oh, it's not next week, it's the week after that.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
Okay.
So, my mistake. Yep. Anyways, let's get into it as we are freaking late, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Okay,
recap.
so recap, right? So we picked up from our battle with the illusion imp-like creatures and the coil head weeping angel necromorph looking.
The what?
Hmm.
Quail?
If you play Lethal Company, you know.
Mm-mm.
They were called Inchars.
It's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna call them coil
Yeah,
heads in my
I'll
own
show them
head.
to you so you can see the
Anyways.
name.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna remember that.
They're called deceased now.
Deceased.
They were
So
deceased
deceased.
before, but whatever.
They're double deceased. We picked up from the end of that fight. We decided to cross the lava fields on the path that Russ and Simon were navigating through, while Rowan was getting carried by Vec. Eventually, after some pretty good rolls, we got to an area where we saw there were two guards, Boros and Simon decide to go ahead and talk to these. Not go ahead and talk, but they went ahead to scout, and then they ended up talking to the two not statues. They're like giant demons. Apparently, this is a town that is quite safe to rest in, but you have to sign a contract to enter. There was some debate before eventually all of us ended up signing the contract. Very simple contract, where if there's any misconduct, or you break any rules or any fighting, you will be sent to fight in the arena, and you will be punished with like servitude in the place or something.
Up to 1,000 years of servitude. Yes.
Up to 1,000 years in hell, of servitude, and you would forfeit any souls that you had on your person. Souls being the currency, the preferred currency they use in hell. We met a friendly chef cannibal not cannibal. I can't really say a cannibal since he's a demon. He's chopping up humans. But friendly NPC named Bob, and we
Bob.
we spent.
Which
Listen.
Ross really, really liked, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves family recipes.
He was impressed by Vec's cooking and decided to give Vec 2 souls for his troubles. Hashtag kill Bob. We're not killing Bob. We find out that, any magic done inside of the town might cause a bit of a kerfuffle. That was a warning from Bob to Rowan when she summoned a goodberry bush. So there's that. And then we heard tale that there's a mind flayer, so Rowan went to go see the mind flayer, who owns a shop, and apparently that shop had like a bunch of useful magical goods. We may have spent an hour in there last session. Sincerely, my bad. We got Thief some armor, and Boros also got new armor. And
I got a
new
rapier.
weapon. And a rapier. And then there's some interesting stuff that we could get as well, but the prices are quite high, so we decided let's head to the tavern or inn to see if we can get a room and rest and think on what we want to do moving forward. We left off last session with walking into the tavern, and there's a band, an undead all-female band playing in the back, with some peculiar creatures as patrons in the bar.
One of which is a...
Vampire.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Well, I
You
don't.
know that.
Okay, we don't know that. Rowan doesn't know that. But from the appearance, one's a vampire, there's another that's a beholder.
It's a couple of beholders. A couple of mind
Couple of
flayers.
beholders.
Yep.
You
Their
got
name
the
is Jeff.
weirdest people inside hell.
Some succubi dancing very promiscuously. Yeah, quite a menagerie of creatures in here, you can say. As we'll jump back into the tavern. Alright. Yeah, as you guys walk in, and I didn't do this last week because of the session. I should have, but whatever. As you guys walk in, everything stops what it's doing and looks in your direction. On some of the faces that are a little more humanoid, you can see almost shock. at the group that has stumbled into this tavern. As they all look you up and down. Those of you with higher perception notice there are a couple of creatures in here kind of snarl, licking their lips. You see runes on occasion flare on someone's arm, as you know that to be some sort of... it can, as far as you can tell, it can possibly restrain. But after a long, awkward silence, other than the band playing in the background, everything goes back to normal. You begin to hear conversations take place again in some infernal or possibly abyssal languages. A creature begins to approach. Little wings fluttering. Seems to be a cloud of dust around this little imp-like creature. As it flutters over, it just kind of hovers in front of you here as it flaps its wings ever so slowly just to keep it. You'll see it drop a couple inches and it'll flap and then drop a couple inches. Like looking at you and your group here. It's really loud. I'll get rid of that. It kind of tweaks its head a little, and looking at you, Rowan, and then Ross off to the side there. Common, it says. Kind of a question.
Yes, common works. I'm also and then I'll switch to the tongue of infernals. Which I don't know how infernal sounds, but I'll also say in infernal. Infernal works too.
You see its head kind of nod a little, and it begins to speak infernal. For those of you that understand infernal, which I believe are... Is it Simon? Languages. Where's your languages?
It would be me as well.
Oh, no. Yeah, you do speak infernal. So, and Ross.
Demons sound like metal vocalists.
Go.
You hear this little creature say, and again, for those that were here early on in the campaign and have heard the infernal speak here, the dialect is off, so you don't catch every word, but you get the meaning of it.
Even if I have comprehend languages at will?
Well, if you cast that, that's different, but just speaking infernal, there's a little bit of a barrier. Not much, but it's there.
Okay.
As it begins to speak infernal, dangerous business you hear. That's what you catch. As it looks kind of over its shoulders at this point, those of you... I'm assuming Ross is probably a little on edge in here.
Absolutely, I'm giving everything the side eye, and even our little... do I recognize this as anything?
Probably so. These are pretty common. This would be a mephit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, kind of a... I don't know if you would know this much, but it is a dust mephit.
Yeah, gotcha. I would know it's a method.
Yeah.
Which is enough reason for me to dislike it. I would stand close by Thebe to make sure he doesn't get in any trouble, and I will notice its attentions and shoot a glare at it, saying nothing.
Yeah. The creature, it says what it says, and you don't immediately offer a response. So it says, Join, drink, friends. As it kind of motions towards the table, where you see a couple other creatures very similar to it. One of them, excuse me. Two of them are actually, they have jagged ice kind of coming off of them in places, almost like an exoskeleton. And then a third one that sits across the table from them, who is actually dripping what looks like lava, and you hear it onto the floor underneath it as its wings are red and appear to be made of lava, as that's where the dripping is coming from. But it motions back and kind of flutters backwards a little bit to the table with what can only be called a very creepy smile on his face, as this is not a humanoid, obviously. So
that kind of just leans over to Rowan. What's say?
Insight check.
on
Are they friendly? Like, actually friendly?
I mean, you can do an insight check. Yeah, you understand the rules of the contract, though. That they can't be openly aggressive towards you. So, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
With a 14, he seems to be genuinely interested in you. I'll give you that. But as friendly or not, I mean, they're devils. How friendly can they really be? Even in this place.
This soundtrack is making me feel very, very, very evil. Sorry.
Okay, I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
God.
say, I'm super excited and super happy, and I won't say why. So yes, that's it. All right.
Ross, you also, since you're the one mostly looking around, I believe, you also see some little imps. Here, a couple of them, very tiny little demons. What the hell just happened to my imp?
Did they explode or something?
No, they just moved. You see this creature here, for those of you that do notice the larger creatures, they're not really hidden, but large also seems to be made up of ice. As it moves, you actually hear the creaking like two icebergs rubbing against each other, right? Speaking some language towards, this creature here. They're having a conversation, which this creature, spine devil, some of the lower level devils y'all probably seen or are aware of. From stories, you can tell that there's a few creatures in here that most likely succubus. And then you see another massive creature over here that is very similar to the ones that were guarding Bob's shack out there. And then you see some little you see some little creatures here that you have not seen before. They seem to be humanoid, but the size of a dwarf, maybe? Very small, Popeye-like features, right? Large forearms, small bicep area, but they appear to be glowing with an inner fire. As they turn their head, you actually see their eyes. You see a flame coming out of their eye sockets. They appear to be like living fire. Not necessarily an elemental, but something similar, more in a humanoid shape than a fiery blaze like a fire elemental would be.
Do you have a picture of all these?
Do what?
You have
a picture of all these.
Like AI generated or anything?
You can zoom in on the damn token. I do not have a picture, sorry. You will have to use your imagination in it.
I would see this, and it's a gamble, but that check, actually, before I make assumptions about myself that aren't true. They aren't true. Gotcha. Wow, really? Okay. At the very least, I know one of us will understand this, but in a kind of growling, almost reptilian tongue, aka Draconic.
Oh.
Need to get rest. Rowan is tired, and these things are waiting. Maybe not here, but for the first opportunity to pounce on us.
And, oh, wait, we still have the mind link.
Yes.
Why? I don't know
that's
why. Okay, I'm sorry. I wouldn't even do that in Draconic. I would do that mentally. Durr. Sorry.
Draconic in all the minds.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would instead, in common, mentally say that to everyone.
All right. You see other little, almost. Can I do this? Wait a second. Let's see if I can do this. It won't let me. Okay. Whatever. Small little creatures come out serving food, it looks like. These have more of a almost simian appearance. Longer ears, snouts kind of like a monkey. Again, very, very low level creatures of the hells, which you guys recognize as a dretch, for those of you that are versed. These are very low level creatures, mostly fodder. A lot of times food for some of the larger creatures here. But they appear to be serving the servers in this establishment. Simon, you've been sitting at this bar for a minute. There's a succubus sitting right next to you. She kind of looks at you. Still kind of dancing and moving very lively, subtly next to you. You hear a voice, but her mouth doesn't seem to move. Need some company tonight. It doesn't cost
boy.
much.
I need to know the scale, bro.
Scale?
Oh
What
yeah,
scale?
the 1 to 10 scale. Let's go.
Well, I'll tell you what. Give me. What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Excuse me?
How you want it?
Give me a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck no!
Oh, Simon!
Good luck to see it.
There's nothing
I'm
dangerous
gonna re-roll
here,
that.
but you can re-roll if you want, or you can add something to whatever.
Damn right.
Okay.
I don't think I can add yet, bro. It's a saving
Oh, yeah,
throw.
saving throw. Never mind. Duh. Stop, Sean.
Gotcha,
Stop.
Sean.
Thank you,
You, bro.
Simon.
Just for you, man. I almost let it go.
Yeah, go ahead and
But I was
re-roll
like-
if you wish.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. I don't know why that was 2.
Yeah, you feel something very warm kind of wash over your mind, and as you look at this creature before you, your vision kind of swims and you feel like, oh, this creature's my friend, and then you're like, whoa, and you shake your head and kind of get rid of the thought. But as you look into this creature and you ask the DM what the scale is, you hear another thought. I can be anything you want for a price.
Simon looks over and goes, "Hey, baby."
Oh my god.
kind of price are we talking here?
3 souls for an hour.
Oh, well, look. The best I can do is 2.
Hey,
That's not yours to give away.
You're gonna trade back
Yeah.
the souls.
Hey, this is between me and my bar companion.
Yeah, but you
You don't hear this.
You don't
We're
hear
whispering.
this. You also hear, of course, if you're willing to trade your soul, it can be much longer endeavor.
Look, you know, these are desperate times, but I'm not that desperate.
Oh, did you really use it? You don't need it.
All the time. You don't know what I do with my soul.
She seems to be maybe not used to dealing with people of that that are that intelligent. She looks at you. She says, "Very well. 2 souls for an hour."
Just an hour? Come on. You're gonna need more time than that.
You see a flare in her eyes. 2 souls. As the voice gets a little harder. 1 hour. As she raises a finger, one finger, and kind of draws a line down the side of your face with her long nail. Not painfully, just, very seductively.
You see Simon visibly shiver.
oh,
Okay.
You also feel a
I'll
tail
tell you
kind of
what.
reach up and slide around your waist a little.
Is this
Oh.
in plain sight?
She's not hiding.
yeah. Do we see this?
Absolutely. It's not subtle.
Well, you
it's
drive a
not
hard
hidden.
bargain.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
you
going
what.
to walk over. I'm going to stomp over there. Keep talking. I am moving towards you, though.
I'm going to be right back. I have some business to take care of, and once my business is concluded, we'll see.
Very well. She turns and completely ignores you and starts dancing again.
I put 5 gold down on the bar. That's a deposit.
Who you talking to?
The
Her?
one dance.
The succubus?
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks at it and scoffs. I don't need such baubles.
I think
I'll
that's
tell
about
you
the
what.
time I'd probably come and join you.
Yeah.
keep
go
going.
ahead.
Oh, hey, Ross.
Oh, you alright?
Oh, yeah, totally, man. Me and, what'd you say your name was again?
What do you want it to be? She's not gonna give you her real name, bro. Like, come on.
How about Bobby?
Sure. Jesus
With
Christ.
an
All the
I-E.
demons are named Bob.
I'm gonna say, as that said, and probably even before that said, this creature can feel the area around me rippling with hatred. No, that is actually something Simon would feel as well. It is a maliciousness that doesn't usually come out, as it's usually protective, but this is actually as if without reason or any intention other than to harm. I absolutely hate this creature.
As you approach, the creature kind of is kind of turned away from you, Simon, and not looking towards. It's kind of looking towards the back of the bar, right behind the bar. As it looks down out the corner of its eye and scoffs at your offer of gold, Ross stomps up. You feel what he said you feel, and the succubus, you see her stiffen and kind of shiver. Sire, and it turns around and looks everywhere, and then its focus lands on you, Ross. Yeah, it doesn't say anything else, but it just stares at you.
in Abyssal, I would just say, "You will not speak to him again, or we will have words."
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh shit.
Oh man, this is my liege. What the fuck is this chick doing?
This chick is trying to feel up Simon.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
my.
she's
I mean,
just trying to
that's,
get
that's
money. She's doing her thing.
Well, yeah, no. Simon's not for sale. Control.
Well,
no,
you should be able
alt.
to just do. Oh yeah. You're right.
Oh, I should have just done my gosh. Should have gone with my instinct. It's fine. Okay, first one was better anyway.
You say what you say, and the creature doesn't immediately back down. But she does turn away from you and slide a soul across the bar to the tinder here. And then a little faster than you see other creatures moving around there, she kind of shuttles away to the table over here.
Dude, what are you doing? Don't ruin this for me. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think that kind of oppressive feeling fades as my eyes follow the succubus, and at your words, I turn at you and say, "Master Simon, making any exchanges here will be more costly than you can imagine. Believe me."
But we're protected. Look, we got the little armband thing.
No.
We're in the clique.
The contract is a thin veil for the horrors this place holds. Each of these creatures, they dabble in not the payment of coin, but souls. You don't get that back. Come on. I'm sure there are other nice. The words kind of die on my lips as I look again across the bar, trying to find someone more suitable for you. I think the others wanted to buy you around. That's what I was going to say. As I turn and look at you, putting both hands on each of your shoulders. Seriously, thank you for finding this wonderful place to rest. I would treat you to some drinks as well. We should drink until we get drunk. How about that?
You know, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Oh, it's fine.
Let's get drunk. Let's go, bud.
Well, let's see if the others wish to first, and then, at the very least, you and I can drink.
Simon screams through the mental link. Beers!
Thebe and Boros, what are you guys doing as you guys first enter this place? Thebe, we'll go with Thebe first. I want to hear what Thebe's got to say about this.
Thebe would have walked up to the bartender and asked if he can smoke in here.
You actually see other creatures smoking stuff as well.
Yeah, Thebe would ask anyway.
Yeah. The creature just nods at you, doesn't speak.
All right.
And it kind of waves its hand out as if to motion and show you, like, hey, look, there's other people doing it too. But it does nod its head at you to answer your question.
I know what Thebe's doing.
Okay. Would you like to let the rest of us know, or no?
He pulls out some delicious mellow weed that he's been saving, wraps it up in some benefice, and decides it's time.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. Are you going to try and share it with anyone? Or are you going to hoard this to yourself?
Right now, mellow weed is about a mood. It's about a vibe, If people want to partake in that vibe, maybe they'll feel it But if they're not feeling it, Thieves not forcing it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Getting mellow in hell.
Thebe walks in, takes a look around, walks up, asks the bartender something, and you see him pull out. He starts doing his thing, making himself a blunt, for lack of a better term. Boros, what are you doing in here? As nothing in here is really even giving you a second glance.
He's just gonna take in the atmosphere. Ever since losing his memories, just seeing non-stop new creatures. Like, there's been something different every hour of this journey, and he's trying to find anyone who looks like they might be able to help him with his answers.
Okay.
Seeing the kerfuffle with Ross and Simon, he will approach the bar, but not really say anything, seeing as the issue seemed to have solved itself. After Simon says beers, he's just gonna ask in the mental link, with what coin? This place seems to deal in souls more than gold.
There's a soul standing right on the counter in front of you.
Wouldn't it be wiser to spend our souls to rest as opposed to imbibing?
Simon says through the mental link. Good God, you guys are the buzzkills. But you're right. Maybe we do need to save our coinage for some sleep.
Probably mean asking the owner of the establishment how much a room costs. I think I would look across the counter at this thing, as I would answer in the mental link.
Ask this thing what? I'm sorry.
How much does a room cost?
Yeah.
I didn't ask it that. I'm asking the other two.
I saunter up to the counter. While they're talking, I would have asked already.
The question would come, or your answer would come in the form of a question. How do you plan on paying? Bubbles, gold, magic items, souls.
How much is it for a night? In souls and in coin.
One room, souls, 2 each. Oh, you asked for gold too. I'm sorry. Gold? 25 gold per room. Mm-hmm. Yep, I see Sean thinking over there.
How many of us can reside in a...
Well, I'm sure you could all squeeze into one room. One bed.
Let me rephrase my question. How many beds are in each room?
Various rooms. 1 bed, 2 beds, 4 beds. 2 souls, 1 room.
So it's 2 souls or 25 gold per one room. Doesn't matter how many beds are in there.
Sure. 2 gold. Did I say 2? 3. 3 gold for humans. I'm sorry,
said
not 3 gold.
2.
3 souls. 3 souls for humans.
You said 2, as I stare at him, like, piercing with my eyes.
Let me check something. God, I gotta click on each one of you guys. 13. 15. 19. Boros.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling this guy's definitely trying pull one over on you. With the passive insight of 19. Fuck you.
Mm. I would just like to remind you that if it is found that you are actively swindling us, those guards outside wouldn't take too kindly to that, now would they?
Contract says nothing about making a deal.
Mm. We are not here to make deals, we are here to reside. And while, yes, my friends and I would like to pay for your services however we can, not all of us are very amicable to gestures such as
Plan on doing
I don't
something.
look happy.
Don't look what?
I said I don't look happy.
Okay. Yeah, he just kind of laughs in your face. Plan on doing something about it? Make a deal. 2 souls, 1 room. As this conversation is happening, Vec, you hear a voice over your shoulder all of a sudden. He swindled you. Please, stop him. Don't let him make a fool of you, friends.
And this person is actively behind me.
Yep, you feel a hand upon your shoulder very gently. Go on. Stop them.
Okay. And he's just basically just talking to me. No, he's not doing anything else.
Yeah, no, you don't feel any magical effects at the moment or anything. He's just seems he's trying to convince you to start some shit.
God damn it. Being if that's the case, then Vec would actually walk up behind Rowan and kind of look at this guy behind the counter with this very like intimidating glance, not saying anything, and Rowan wouldn't see it, but just had this like gaze, a piercing gaze, looking at this one fiend in front or behind the counter.
Huh. Yeah, you hear the same voice from a little bit further away. Phoebe, let me see something here. What was your... Okay. You hear the same voice. You might have to get physical.
What?
Damn it.
I hear this voice?
No, sorry, no. I was checking something, but you're what I was checking is a little too low for you, so don't worry about it.
Hey.
Sorry.
We're good.
You don't feel any magical compulsion, just somebody talking to you, Vec. But you understand the rules of the contract.
Yeah. He's trying to remember those rules as well to try not like start shit.
Yeah. Sum up the rules. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit.
Yeah. Is there any way? I gotta figure a way to.
There's no magical compulsion here, bro. It's just a man.
Yeah, I
telling
know.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, but like this is Vec. He doesn't really have a lot of intelligence to. He's just going with it, but not to the point to start anything. But he's just gonna not get physical, and he's just going to look at this scene and just glare at him, whatever it is, and I like almost like hover over Rowan, and in Draconic.
Fuck, you speak
How
Draconic?
much? Vec does speak Draconic.
Holy shit. Alright.
And in Draconic, Vec is going to look at this fiend and how much room?
You know, actually, I see a Knoll being able to speak Draconic easier than Common, actually. Because of the way they... Yeah. Huh. Okay, anyway, sorry.
But, like, he's going to look intimidating enough while asking this question.
So you're going to try and intimidate. Give me an intimidation.
Intimidation.
Rowan, the little creature looks at you, and then you see it look up over your head as it says, "Back your dog off."
I'm gonna put a hand up, and say, "Forgive my entourage. We're newer to this area. It was 20 gold, you said, right, for a room?"
25 gold.
Ah. Then that must,
25 gold, 1 room, 4 beds. The best I can do for you.
I'll take 2 rooms then.
We have only 1 room with 4 beds. The rest have 2.
I think we should make do. And I look at the party.
You would see a slow nod from Ross.
Have we been talking in head or out loud?
Out loud.
Okay.
Fine. 50 gold, 2 rooms.
I will... Do I want to try something sneaky? No, no. Not yeah. I'll slip him 50 gold.
He snatches it up quickly. You see kind of a little grin, shit-eating grin on his face. And you see him begin to what looks like cast a spell. As his eyes close for a second, and he makes some strange gesture in the air, and you see him put a clawed finger down on the bar there in front of you, Boros.
Mm.
And he draws a symbol on the bar, and then he takes and draws the identical symbol next to it. Your keys. As he pulls his hands away, as the symbols glow and flash for a moment, and you see the symbol kind of raise up off the table. It looks as though you can actually grab them.
I'll reluctantly grab them, look at Rowan, look at Ross and the party. Kind of shrug. This is unfamiliar to me.
Yep, mentally you would hear, "You've done well. Let's get to the rooms."
As you reach out and grab them, they are physical. You grab them and they feel. I mean, you have these runes kind of floating in your hand there.
Where's...
That's the stuff. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, where's the...
Is Steve just kind of standing in the same spot right here in the middle of the bar, lighting up?
Yeah, he's chilling.
Okay.
Thebe would walk up to the party. Hey man, who's got that seed?
Steve?
Yeah, can you hear me? Is this microphone on? Who's got that seed?
Yeah, I look confused.
I look confused.
Of course, Boros and Ross will both be confused.
Oh man, you didn't see it, did you? Guys! Dude, tonight is a good night. And I'm gonna spend it outside and try and talk to the nature here. I'm telling you, it's out there. I didn't hear it before, but you know what? I think we need to have a conversation. Maybe I need to listen harder. I'll be sleeping with the stars tonight, baby.
Steve,
Yeah.
we're in hell.
Dude, God bless you, buddy.
I just grab him by the shoulder as you would, like, you know when you've got like a drunk person, you just come here. I take him by the shoulder. Your captain wishes to have a word with you. Come
Oh,
on.
dude, you can have as many words as you'd like. You don't need just one. You don't have to have
Yes.
a word with me, brother.
Let's
You
keep
know that,
going
right?
before
Yeah,
he
of
gets
course.
more intimate and familiar with me. I
No,
say
no,
to
no.
everyone else.
No, nothing weird, bro. I just want to be out. I want to touch nature. I want to put my
Oh my
hands
god.
Yeah, I
on
just
the tree of life. You know?
Oh my god.
faster footsteps, please.
Fucking chair there. And bless you, chair. And bless you.
This is all out loud?
No, mental link.
I have no fucking idea what's going on then.
Yep.
I just see Ross dragging Thief away. And
No. There's a seed. Who has the
I still-
seed?
I don't see it. I don't. Anyways. So what are we doing? I say, aloud, in
I
common.
know what he's talking about.
In the room. Let's go.
Thank you, Simon.
Yeah, following Boros, just say, follow Boros.
The little creature points to the door here.
Hold on, Simon. Hey, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, which one of us has that?
Right?
You should be able
Indeed.
to open doors, by the way.
I cannot.
Yeah.
You ask as we're walking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
You have to
Yeah,
get close
take a
enough to
move
it.
closer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So, like, Rowan, Boros, Vec. Nah, Ross has no idea. You can hear Simon also ask, like, hey, who has that? So it's really Rowan, right? it's Rowan. Rowan's the only one that might understand.
As you step into the hallway real quick before y'all continue this conversation, Boros, you have the keys. As you step into the hallway, you see a kind of shifting, floating, and spinning rune above the door here and the door here that match the ones in your hand.
The rooms seem to be this way. Let's settle down before we figure out what this seed business is all about.
I feel like my voice isn't being heard right now. That's messing with my feng shui. But what is a voice anyway, if not just wind? And the wind
Oh.
just blows, baby.
Jesus Christ. I think Thebes fucked up.
Oh no.
Right.
Also, as you step in, The rooms are actually pretty fucking clean.
Let's go, buddy. I got you. We're gonna go find this seed. Let's go.
Hey, who was that girl you were talking to earlier?
I don't know. Ross scared her away. He
Wait,
looked at her and
before-
said some garbled shit, and then she took off.
Wait, before we left that room, we heard out loud that Simon was asking where the seed was?
Yeah. Right, Simon?
I think he was at. Oh,
No, that was all mental stuff.
That was
That was
mental.
all mental link?
Okay.
I heard nothing. I am following after Boros, but I'm taking a look behind my back, kind of like, what in the hells are those two doing?
I mean, I'm with him, just trying to keep Thebe moving forward. Simon and he are talking, though.
Oh, because on my screen they're still in the main chamber.
I know! That's why I was like, okay, I will also move into the... Because they were walking and talking, that's what my assumption was.
Oh.
Go
yeah.
to the room.
The rooms are down towards the southern end of the hallway there. The doors are open. You should be able to tell.
Wait, so we have one... How many rooms?
Two.
Two rooms.
One with 4 beds, one with 2 beds.
Okay.
Best you could do.
Oh, I was hoping for bunk beds. That would be great, guys.
As I said, the rooms are actually pretty damn clean for... I don't know what you would expect in hell, but clean, tidy, and you don't hear much. Like, it seems to be magically warded, possibly, against sound, so that, you know, if you are actually here to rest, or maybe creatures don't want to hear what's going on in the room. You're not sure, but...
Yeah, I did see a bunch of people all go into one room, so...
I
y'all are
pick
welcome to rest.
a singular bed. I'm taking off my armor and immediately collapsing onto that bed.
Rowan, hold
No
on
one's
now.
talking to me. No one's talking to me. Everyone's in a mental link. I am just tired.
No, Thief's saying
Oh,
this out loud.
Oh,
Rowan, if you just give me the seed, we can all have our own beds to sleep in.
I don't even have the seed. What in the world are you talking about?
The seed, man.
A moment of recollection flashed across Boros' face. I think he means the iron seed. The one that angel gave us.
I don't have it.
Um,
But
in the
you normally grab everything, Rowan. Is it on your
and
back?
No, I'm pretty sure this one Simon found. I grabbed all the jewelry. But Simon's the one who grabbed the bean.
Damn. Looks like I'm gonna go sleep on dirt. Thief
There's
looks a little
beds
sad
here!
for a minute.
There's literally beds here! Thief! What in the world are you smoking anyway? I make a late. Do you still have the blunt?
Thief instinctually like just takes like what he has and just like nothing. Just
lay
hides it
down.
in the-
I pat the bed next to where I'm laying, and I'm like, pass it.
No. Go to bed.
No, I want. I never
Yeah.
get to have anything nice.
You can have some when you wake up. But you need to rest.
But what if I go into a coma?
We'll wake you up.
Do you go into comas that regularly?
No, I've never been this tired before.
jeez.
He puts a finger towards your lips. Shh. Good night, Rowan.
You hear a voice in your head, Rowan.
Mm-hmm.
You are not safe here, Rowan. Should not be in this place.
What's the alternative? I asked back to Kaval.
Yep, 1 second. Simon, you hear... you know if you pull me out, we're dead, right? We're dead.
I tell you what, you better calm the hell down before I just leave you here. You better be on your best behavior. No more smart mouthing and shit talking to me.
Without
And
me,
from now
you
on,
would die.
we're not gonna say your goofy catchphrases. We're gonna change up the recipe a little bit.
Yeah, that's not me. That's just how the magic works.
Look at
Trust me.
Sean.
It's rather fucking stupid, but it's just how the magic works. It's not something I
We'll
would
talk
just,
about this later,
It's
Phil.
not something I would just, make up. It's ridiculous.
Insight check.
Exactly. I highly doubt that shit.
Uh,
You want one?
if you want an insight check, you can.
Damn right I do. Damn it.
It seems to be
I will
telling
add
the
a
truth.
psychic die to that.
Sure, go ahead.
Damn it.
Seems to be
Aw.
telling the truth. Rowan,
Mm-hmm.
you hear... You understand you're in hell, right?
But where? I know that everything here wants me dead.
And yet you decide to sleep in a building full of these creatures.
What's the alternative? Use the bean that Simon misplaced?
Fucking
I
leave.
row and go to sleep.
Who had the seed, by the way?
Pretty sure it was Simon.
It was Simon. Simon's the
I
one who picked
honestly
it up
don't
because
remember.
he was looting the room.
Everybody check your inventories.
Well, I'm gonna throw it in Simon's inventory real quick since I don't see it in anybody's inventory. And there you go. Simon, you now have the iron seed.
Right.
Leave? What do you mean
Dude,
leave?
Thief,
There's
guess
no
what I
way
just
for...
found, bro?
Did you find
Oh, did I just cut you off,
your
bro?
true self? Are you one with Simon? You know?
What?
Do you feel you in there?
I feel you in my head.
That's deep, dude. Because I actually am in your head.
Whoa.
Well done. You know, if I'm in your head, doesn't that make you also in my head? Is that how that works?
I think so, dude. It's like, I think I'm getting a contact off you.
Whoa, it works like that?
I think so, dude. I'm not sure.
Hold on 1 second. Let me know if you feel any different.
Okay.
Yeah, Kavoth just seems nervous, Rowan. I mean, look at where you are, very obviously, right? So, he seems to just be nervous, which is kind of strange, given that he's an artifact, an object.
I'm gonna lean over to Rowan, just whisper, have they always been so strange with one another?
Who? Are you talking
Who?
about Thebe and...
Yeah, my eyes are flashing back between you, Thebe, and Simon.
Even... Well, Thebe gets like that when he's smoking. Particularly if he's used Inifis, from what I've remembered. And Simon... Simon's usually not this talkative. But I don't know, he's a man. I don't really know what men think, so...
What?
Seems a little taken aback by that.
Ay, ay, ay.
All
So-
right.
Wait, you said this out loud, right?
Yeah.
And we all heard it. Where's the smallest
Yeah,
room?
you all heard
The-
it. You all heard it.
The group of men just heard her talk shit about the way
Yeah.
men think.
Beeb looks at you and goes, I forgive you.
Thanks.
Go to-
You also told me to go to sleep, so let me
Go to sleep. Yeah. Good night, Rowan. Talking to strangers in your head. Sleep with your mouth closed and also your eyes. I'm gonna smoke another hit.
Wait, Kaboth isn't a stranger. Hold on.
So I saw somebody in chat, sorry, asking about what the hell's a knoll, right? I'm gonna share this on the screen, so it'll show on Rowan's side there. That's
That's a null.
That's what Vec looks like.
But I think
Bigger.
they also said they saw from the
Yeah.
PowerPoint that I had,
Yeah.
the slideshow that I have going on.
Oh, okay.
He looks way scarier there. This
Thank
is like
you for
kind
the
of
follow,
friendly.
by the way. And thank
Yeah.
you for the raid, the horseradish, if you're still here.
Kind of cute.
Oh my god.
That sounds about right. that's
Gosh.
our Becky boy.
He's a good boy.
Thank you for stopping
Ah.
by.
We loves
We
you.
do have a different picture than that now.
I love how AI interprets this. Like, I actually love the idea of an actual pan that's been cooked on attached to your belt somehow. Like, that's just interesting. I want that to be a thing.
Sorry. Continue on, guys.
I mean, it's called a utility belt for a reason.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
So, how much time has passed since Thebes' last break?
Thebe just tried to smoke after you said, he asked if it worked like that, and then I don't know if the microphone picked up on it, but he just tried to see if it works like that. DM, can you get can you get contact high through a mental link?
No.
No, don't bring him into this shit, because he's gonna ruin the fun.
Right, he just did.
Well,
We'll just
no,
pretend
that
I never
doesn't
said
make sense.
Damn it!
We'll just RP it.
There we go.
It's gotta make sense, bro.
How you
He's
feeling,
getting them
Simon?
off contact.
Simon looks at you and unshakily, very shakily, goes, "Dude, I think it works."
Yes, Simon. Yes, it does. That is correct. That's exactly how it works.
Whoa,
Yes.
dude. I'm like a part of everything, dude. Like, whoa.
I just want you to know this entire time I looked over at Sean's face, and he was so unamused with this whole bit.
I mean, go for it. Y'all are doing your thing.
Yep. So Simon and Thebe go off on this tirade
Jesus.
of whatever this is.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to roleplay Stoner Hour. That's a little. As you guys get into the rooms, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He responds to that, Rowan. That would be good. We can leave this place. But as you guys get into your rooms, are you planning on resting? Are you planning on talking? Do you plan on plotting shit? This is your moment to do all that. Simon and Thebe are having a very strange conversation. but that conversation is going to have to take place behind the scenes. That's, yeah, because that could get insane really quickly.
We spent an hour and a half RPing drunk on Tuesday. I'm gonna point that out.
Did we?
In the other campaign.
Oh! No, yeah, that's fine, but
Yeah, but we're
I mean-
streaming this, so...
yeah, this is a little different. This is live, so... I mean, y'all can talk, but I don't want to spend, an hour on that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Because I don't know where y'all's conversation is going to go. That's... Steve and Simon are... y'all could riff off of each other and get in some really weird places. But...
It's
Also-
fine. I'll take my RP elsewhere.
Also, Simon doesn't get a contact high. That's not how mental links work.
Simon doesn't know this.
Oh my god. Oh, so he's faking the high. Is that what you're saying?
He doesn't know. He just knows he feels different.
Jesus. Anyways, you guys are in the rooms. You guys hear a conversation between Thebe and Simon. Are y'all gonna stay in separate? Who's gonna stay in the two-man room?
I would. I would also go back out there because I do want to make some inquiries.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to roleplay it, but there are a couple of things I want to find out here.
I guess Vec could stay in another two-person room unless told elsewhere to go.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna assume Rowan passes out rather quickly. Unless you say otherwise. Rowan? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose a Rowan? Jazzy?
You might be eating, or have gone to the bathroom,
Or all of the above.
or all of the above, eating in the bathroom.
As one does.
One does.
Okay, we'll come back to her.
I
I've
think
done
they did RP it as they were going to be they were going to be knocked out. So
Yeah, that's why I was assuming, but I was waiting for her to say otherwise.
Yeah,
but
confirm.
okay. Boros, what are you doing?
I would be leaving this room, and also be going out in the bar, more to people watch than anything, and to make sure Ross doesn't get himself in trouble.
hey, you have two high people or drunk people arguing in the other room. Why am I
They'll be
getting in
fine.
trouble?
They'll be
Okay.
fine.
Why am I getting the babysitter?
And I'll stay in the two-person room.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just trying to get an idea of where y'all are gonna sleep. But apparently, y'all aren't gonna sleep at this very moment. Rowan, you're back. I was assuming Rowan just passed out at this point.
I passed out. Deep told me to go to sleep, so I went to sleep.
Okay.
Also, I got 3 levels of exhaustion, man. What am I gonna do? Talk?
Wait, we got 3 levels?
Negotiate? I got
Did we
3
gain
levels
3
of-
levels?
No, she has 3
Yeah,
levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, we gained 3 levels. Level 15.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Hashtag level up.
Level up.
Level up.
Level up.
Rowan, you wake up more exhausted. Feels like you have 4 levels of exhaustion now. I didn't
4
know.
levels, he said. Level 16.
Everybody else has a level of exhaustion as well.
Not funny.
I'm just gonna slowly level y'all to death. How about that?
Not funny. Also, I don't think our sanity is at the correct level, considering we spent all that time with Tyrael.
It should be at 0.
I have 17.
Oh no, it should be at 0. I said that when y'all were there.
He did say
Sorry.
that.
I'm just gonna reset
Yep,
it then.
it should be at 0. And in this place,
Yeah, that was like 2 sessions ago.
yeah, in this place, that there's kind of an absence of the corruption. You don't feel it like you did on the surface, on the material plane, on the...
I just wanted to confirm before I went ahead and changed stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
It was 0, so... Simon and Thebe. You guys can continue your conversation for the moment. Ross? I don't know why I just moved you guys. I didn't mean to move you guys. Ross, you're heading out into the tavern area. Boros is following you. Vec, what are you doing?
I don't know exactly. He just kind of just went into the room and is just there by himself for the moment. So he's just kind of like sits on the bed, just trying to think on what to do right now while everyone's trying to get rest. I mean, maybe he might go out to the main area for a second and just look around to see what or who is there.
Okay. Simon and Thebe, are you guys, this conversation that y'all were having, were y'all doing this just between yourselves, or were you kind of broadcasting this to everybody connected?
At the time, I guess it was pretty well broadcasted. I'm pretty sure if in our current state, it would probably be continued to be broadcast.
Okay. So what is everybody's inner monologue hearing at the moment? As Ross and them are heading out into the tavern.
Hey, dude, where are you?
Everywhere, bro.
Dude,
Nowhere.
I can't see you. If you're everywhere, why can't I see you? Oh wait, my eyes are closed. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
Jesus
Hey.
Christ.
Whoa, dude. This stuff works really well. Hey, let's go plant that seed.
Yeah, where are we gonna plant that, dude? We don't have
Oh.
like any dirt.
We'll just find like a nice clearing. Let's go look. It'll be fine.
I think we should stay here, bro. I don't know
Why?
about venturing out there. Cause
Typically when people say cuz, they should say like the reason after. Like, cuz the sky is blue. You know, like that there'll be a reason to something. Or
Yep.
is it? Cuz
this guy's not blue.
Oh, what color's the sky?
The sky here, there's really no sky. You look up and see blackness. Like there's nothing. It's like looking into a void.
Oh, dude, the sky isn't a color. The sky is here. You know?
Whoa.
Oh, that's supposed to be in common.
Anyway,
Can you read that, Ross? Okay.
we should probably stop talking over the mental link. You know, because, well, everyone can hear us, and I don't think everyone wants to hear us, you know.
Okay. That's a good idea.
As Steve now says out loud. But we also gotta keep it down, because Rowan's sleeping, which is why we should probably just go get a tree, man. And, like, powwow.
Do not plant that seed. Burroughs, you would see me stop and glare back down the hall angrily.
I thought you were on your way to the bar.
I
How
am,
can you hear us from down the hall?
because you all are shouting in our heads.
No, I just stopped and said that out loud.
Yes. Well, you also spoke of planting a seed. If you're talking about the one...
You have really good hearing, dude. Damn.
You're talking... Wait, hang on. The discussion of finding a clearing and all that, that was through the mental link, right?
That was through the mental link. It was only just now that they...
Right.
Whoa, hold on.
right?
Was it?
Okay. Yeah.
I had
That's
a
what
chance.
we were. That's what we were
just-
gathering from
No,
like
no,
the
no,
entire
no.
conversation.
Am I? Didn't we just say? But then we stopped talking, and then we whisper because everyone's sleeping, and then because she's sleeping, we should go find and plant that seed,
No.
which was no longer
Y'all
the
had
head
mentioned
or my
the
arm.
seed long before
Right,
that
you
point.
mentioned the seed. You mentioned planting it in a clearing long before you guys stopped, and that you guys were broadcasting to everyone. That was the conversation up to the point where you guys were whispering was across the mental link. That was the understanding.
Because
All
I
right.
asked that. I specifically asked that, and you said, yeah, and now we stop and start whispering. But y'all had already been talking prior to that.
All right, you win. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Well, there's also a prompt that I'm catching this. I'm trying to catch this for. If you use that seed haphazardly, may not be able to use it when we need it. Be careful with it. We're trusting you to.
He's got a point, dude. We've already paid for these beds.
Yeah, I don't say anything else over the mental link.
So what do you want to do, bro?
Yeah, at this point, y'all can't hear them anymore. They're speaking to themselves. They're whispering.
Deep shrugs.
Okay. Well. Alright, past the good shit.
Anything else?
No, I think we're all stoned out.
Ross, as you say that, and then make your way into the tavern area here, it looks like Vec and Boros have followed you. What exactly do you plan on doing here? For Ross, let's start with Ross.
Are you guys with me, or are you guys like coming out on your own?
I will have come out with you just to make sure. Again, to keep an eye on you and also make sure you're safe.
Thanks, babysitter.
Baby girl.
Vec would have came out on his own.
That Beck is sad. I feel yucky licking my fingers on camera now. But Boros, you would.
Can I record that?
You would hear in. We've been able, aside from Simon, we've been able to communicate just to the two of us, right? You can communicate directly to someone with the link, right?
Yes, you can
Or-
include
or-
everyone or exclude everyone.
Okay. Thinking it's only Boros there, I would say. I want to find out what these creatures know about the gathering of one of the primeval's arms. Supposedly it's happening down here.
Do you think that's wise?
No. But we need more information if we're going to face danger when we get out. And it could be important.
That I will stand here and make sure nothing happens.
I would frown and I nod, and I look like I'm about to go start, and then I stop and look at you. You're still Lazarus, aren't you? Not Lazarus, but we need to talk.
All right. Now,
Okay. No. Not now. And then would I see Vex hulking form like coming in the, because we've stopped and have this discussion now.
Sure, yeah. I think he was like right on your asses there.
No. Vec did say that they were going to come out alone, so I imagine it would be a little distance. That's why I was asking. Vec? Okay, Vec is standing so still we can't see him. That's what's happening.
Right, Drax.
He's mastered the art.
Yep, master the art of stealth.
His movements are so slight and discreet that he's become invisible to us.
he's so imperceptible that we can't even hear him.
Plus 30 stealth, got it. I would, seeing nothing, nod and Boros, I mean, you're free to join me. We don't have to RP it. I'm not going to be subtle. It is very much going to be sit down, starting with our Mephit friend here. Sit down, and I would wager them, stupidly wager them for bits of information. I don't know what I'm gonna wager yet, but we'll figure it out. Just give me an idea of what they would be interested in, other than my soul, because I can't wager that.
Yeah, Boros, did you get my message?
I did.
And Vec, are you back? Denny, are you absent at the moment?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Because Sean was asking you a question, and you didn't answer, so.
Sorry, I had my roommates talking to me for a second. What was the question, Ian Taylor?
I just asked if we saw you, because we did stop a moment, Boros and Ross, to talk.
I guess after a little while you would probably see Vec coming up from the hallway. And then probably heading towards the bar. Besides that, you just see him alone for the moment.
Ross, I will again whisper to you in the mental link. Maybe you should be more discreet with you. Seems we're gathering some unwanted attention from patrons.
As he's telling you this, Ross, as you approach the table with the Mephits, you see all of them kind of scooch around to the other side of the table, like to make room for you. And as he says this, you notice now that he has a lot of eyes on the two of you, and gestures as some of the patrons. I mean, there's more creatures in here than what you see on the map, but I mean, it's gonna start lagging if I throw that much shit in here.
Yeah.
But you do see a lot of the creatures. They're kind of leaning over in hushed tones, and they're pointing towards you guys and talking in languages. Some languages you don't understand, but because of the music and everything else going on, you couldn't pinpoint any specific conversation, anyways. So.
Okay. I would glance in Boros' direction and then nod, kind of understanding, seeing what he's talking about. And instead, I'll go ahead and ask about what's good to eat. And try to shift gears, but fairly quickly, I'm gonna say, hey, like, where's everybody heading after they leave here? That kind of thing. Like, what's the next place after here?
You saying this to these Mephits sitting here?
Sure, and anybody who's around.
The Mephits, being in your immediate vicinity, would kind of glance at one another and look at you. Who spoke to them earlier? I think Rowan spoke to them in Infernal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did not. So they would look at you and in the common tongue, not telling whereabouts for you to come hunt me? Kind of a question.
We'll level him with a serious look. And an infernal reply. As long as you don't hunt me, I imagine we can avoid one another. I'm just looking for other places to rest.
You see the methods all kind of looking at each other nervously. Really quick twitches and head shakes, you know. And that looks good. I'm starving. What kind of pizza is that? Never mind. Sorry. Moving on. We go to auction. And then you see the magma method here, the one that's kind of dripping. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Kind of dripping lava onto the floor.
So someone request our presence.
Does it look like they mean now? Like someone is asking them to leave right now?
Oh,
but they're saying...
Yeah, he cut the other one off, as he said, you know, we're headed to the auction, and then this guy jumped in.
Someone request our presence.
Like to cut him off.
Yeah, I give the magma method a respectful nod, and I would just basically... Well, good. We were thinking we might do an arena fight tomorrow, or soon, and then after that, leave town. Know of any good places where one can collect souls?
Saying this creature here would stand and take a couple of steps towards you. In Infernal. Boris, do you speak Infernal? I can't remember.
I don't.
Okay. So you hear
I
a bunch
understand
of gibberish.
speech.
Yeah, you hear a bunch of gibberish going on at the moment. This creature would approach, keeping a respectful distance from you, Sean. What does this guy sound like? This guy's voice sounds like cracking ice.
As it talks, you plan on arena.
Yeah, I gotta half turn in my seat and nod. Yes, we do. Again, an infernal.
You see him look back at the companion it was speaking to before. And you see it turn back, kind of a wicked grin on its face. Again, as it turns, it's everything it does. Every time it moves, it sounds like ice rubbing against this sound.
Does it look like it's covered in ice?
Oh, it does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you plan? Wager.
The only thing that matters down here is those.
You see a kind of a wicked grin on his face.
See you in arena.
As it turns away at that point, now you notice that it is covered in ice. You see a lot of black marks on it. look almost like scars within its icy form. Like it's been through a lot of battles. Yeah, it says what it says. And then it goes back over to its table, and you hear what could only be kind of laughter, infernal laughter, as it says something to this other one that it's speaking to.
Okay. Alright, I mean, so I guess the main things I was trying to get out of interacting with these people were, aside from this place, hopefully, did we learn where this place is? I don't have it in my notes.
This place? What place?
Yeah, what is the name of this sanctuary, this
Vagelstall.
city?
Vagelstall, yeah.
Vagelstall, there we go, that's
Yeah.
what I was looking for. Thank you. I was after Vagelstall. Was there anywhere else to go?
Anywhere else, like... oh, I didn't mean to type that
Safe havens?
but yeah. As far as outside of this, like any other places like this in hell, or...
In general, if they were to leave here, where would they go?
So they won't tell you that. Because of the contract, nothing untoward should happen here. Yeah, but some of the creatures that obviously know they're weaker than you would not tell you where they're going.
Okay.
You also hear Boros, which I'm going to say this because I assume you would probably mention it to Ross. But you do hear bits and pieces of conversation in Draconic. Creatures talking about slayers of Mephisto, or Mephisto being defeated, and humans. All this is kind of being it's a little broken up because of the noise in here, but you're catching bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, Boros, unless you want to do anything for myself, I would remain here a bit longer, probably to keep an eye on you now, but if it doesn't look like you're going to do anything, I'm going to head back to the...
After Ross is done questioning them, I will ask, have you seen any like me down?
Have you seen what?
Have you seen any like me down here?
The methods at your immediate table would shake their heads. But the creature coming up behind... Would you ask that in common?
Yes.
Yeah, they shake their heads. You hear a voice from behind you, though. I have...
What is this? One of our beholder friends?
Yeah. But not in this world. How found your way here?
I was hoping to learn that from you.
Why would I know?
Well, it seems like we both know very little about why I'm here. But that's not the point. You see, I seem to have lost my memories. And I'm searching for an answer as to why.
He kind of seems to be... like, you see all of his little eye stalks, right? Just kind of looking. It's almost like he's searching, or maybe looking for something, or just looking you up and down, looking at everything, trying to take you all in, right? Or trying to take all of you in. care to make a wager?
Well, that depends. What are you wagering?
You and your friend. I have a champion for the arena. My champion versus the two of you.
I'm gonna side eye at Ross.
300 souls.
And what do you gain for us fighting this champion?
Well, if my champion wins, I gain a lot of souls, and I incur one favor. You are just, well, a decent challenge for my champion. But I offer you 300 souls if you win.
And I'll turn to Ross. It seems we've already made a name for ourselves here.
This conversation was allowed?
Yes.
It was.
It had to be.
Yep.
No, it didn't have to be, because I mean, I don't know. I
It's
guess
a beholder,
he
but
could've-
it is speaking common.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Boros, you would see me nod, but in the mental link, I would say, see if a challenge against all of us would be permissible.
And I nod. I'll turn towards the beholder. There are more of us here. About 6, 7. I apologize. What challenge would be suitable for all of us to partake?
As you're asking this, you see another mind flayer walking up behind him. You see its tentacles kind of waggle, and the huge central eye kind of glances down, without the body itself moving, glances down towards the eye, the mind flayer, and you see the eye looks back at you. It almost it almost squints, right? And it says, "Our champions versus you and your friends. 1,000 souls on the fight."
I'll whisper to Ross. Does this sound a trap?
Absolutely does, but for that many souls, we wouldn't have any other issues traveling through the hell.
Can you cover your losses?
I'll whisper through the link again. Could lose some people. Are you really willing to put the lives of your friends on the line for a bet?
Is it important to you?
Remember, I don't have many memories.
I will say y'all are all still connected, aside from Rowan.
That's fair.
How long do we have to consider this offer?
The creature's eye kind of looks around the room for a minute, as if considering. It says, and it turns and looks at a candle on the table here. As it does so, it motions towards the one of its eye stalks, kind of motions towards the candle, and the candle lifts and floats over to it in front of it, kind of between you guys, about an equal distance between you. When the candle burns out, I need your decision. You guys are well adventured, well traveled. It looks like you got about half an hour before this candle is done.
Allow me to discuss with my partners, and we'll get back to you.
Very well. If you can't, and this comes across as almost a threat, if you can't cover your losses, well, and it just leaves it hanging. As it and the Mind Flayer return down here to their table.
Well, it looks like you got way more accomplished than I did.
I don't know what for, but I guess we have something to do now.
Is there gonna be an arena fight? Oh, this is gonna be fun! Sorry.
You mean other than rush to the surface to prevent the demise of other friends that we may have? And possibly the end of Sanctuary. Just kidding. I give you an elbow.
He looks more confused than worried.
Yep. It's true. Yeah, Boris is like, what? What are you talking about?
I imagine we see
actually,
that.
Rowan did give him the whole rundown, right? So
yeah, crash course, right, Jazzy?
Yep, I remember that. Sorry.
I mean, if we see Vec, you're gonna feel a heavy gauntlet on your hand, on your shoulder. We need to talk, and then I don't even stop. I keep walking. I imagine Boris is gonna say something.
Where do you guys walk to?
Back towards our room is where Ross walks to. I don't know.
Okay.
Are you okay over here?
Vec kind of looks over to Boros. Yes. Fine.
Boros will begin making his way to the room, and he'll put a claw on Uvek. We have 30 minutes. Get any preparations you need done, and we will talk.
Vec would nod. And yeah, you'll nod and you'll just get up.
Ross and Simon, where has y'all's conversation led at this point? I mean, not Ross and Simon, Thebe and Simon, sorry.
Door's closed.
Hello?
Didn't they say they greened out?
They turned into vegetables.
But if something different happened, then...
Well, I don't think Rowan would hear the knock on the door. She is utterly... I mean, she's exhausted, obviously, and passed out. So.
No, I've passed out completely. Yeah. I am dead to the world.
Yeah,
Ross.
we greened out, went to bed.
Oh, okay. Ross, you don't get an answer from the door.
Yeah, that's why I knocked and then I still open it, because...
Yeah, you should be able to open the door.
Yep. And is that what this circling halo of magic is? Their magical cannabis?
Phoebus Big Spoon.
Oh, I am so jealous. I grabbed the thief and chuck him out into the lake of lava. How dare he?
Damn.
No. I would head into the room, see them all peacefully sleeping, and then I look at Boros and Vec like, what am I supposed to do now?
You might have to make a decision without...
We should still try.
Vec just kind of looks at Ross. Just 3.
I mean, can't you roar really loudly?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let's close the door first. Yeah. I look at you expectantly, Beck. You can say no.
Vec almost looks kind of confused for a moment, and then he just kind of looks over to you and just he sees you kind of like what's that word called again? He sees you looking back at him. And it's like as if you're like he's waiting from something. Yeah, that's the word. And Vec just kind of looks over and sees Phoebe, Simon, and this is probably gonna wake up Rowan too. And Rowan, and he's just going to like take a small sigh and take in a very deep breath, and he's just going to belt out a roar.
Yeah. I mean, you guys hear it. Rowan, I don't know if you
Hi, I do.
fully wake up. You hear it, but it'd be one of them things where you could possibly be like, whatever, and just roll over and go right back to sleep. You know what I mean?
You see a singular eye pop open from her, her starfish lay down position. Her head's turned this way. You see one blue eye pop open, glare at you, and immediately go back shut.
Ross and Simon, almost as if in a dream, you hear this.
Thebe and Simon?
A theme and Simon. Damn it! I don't know why I keep saying Ross and Simon.
Yeah, it was definitely a dream if it was Ross.
Because most of the time it's Ross and Simon together having conversations, right? So
Big spooning? Yeah, right.
So Thebe and Simon, you guys, almost as if in a dream, you hear this roar in the background noise of whatever's going on in your minds, and it slowly brings itself to the forefront as your eyes kind of snap open and then slowly begin to close again. But you recognize Vec's roar as you're laying in bed. Almost as if you were startled out of your sleep, out of a really good sleep. Do y'all just roll over and say, fuck it?
What is it? What do you need? Why'd you have to wake me up like that? It's really rude.
Damn.
I have a way we can make a lot of souls. We need your input.
Not only that, we may even win ourselves someone who can help us down here. Help us get to the service faster if we play our cards right. Maybe.
Right now? Can we sleep first?
Yes, we can sleep, but we have 30 minutes to either take this opportunity or say no to it and go our own way.
Oh, what do we gotta kill?
Well,
Yeah.
the
You're
floating eyeball.
unsure.
The floating eyeball simply said his champion. And one of those squid people. 2 champions for 1,000 souls.
Which one of us is gonna be the champion?
All of us. All 7 of us.
Against 2?
If we can
Hell
take
yeah.
them down, we win.
Ace, Rowan's in no condition to fight anytime soon.
We don't
Just
know
tell the dude
when
no.
this. We don't know when this competition is.
Well, why are you talking to us? You should find that out first, you know? It's important detail.
Tomorrow. It would be tomorrow. Or 24 hours from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
Simon,
tomorrow here.
Yeah.
Simon takes special note of Thebes' logical mind when he is greened out and just woken up.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's a no-brainer, guys. You tell the dude no and move on. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how this is supposed to help us defeat Diablo or save any of our worlds.
Do you know where we go from here, Thebe?
I know what could happen. Roan could die if she's not ready. That's all I need to know.
So could any of us.
Exactly. But you're ready. She's not.
And
We
see
don't
what
know
the point-
who these champions are. None of us are ready.
What is the point?
The point is, if we don't find a means to get back to Sanctuary, all of this is a waste. That is the only thing that matters right now.
The way I see it, I mean no disrespect, we already have our way. We just need to hurry before Tyrael loses his strength. That means not dilly-dally.
Why do I gotta be unconscious? Ah!
I would look to Simon and see what, kind of give him a weighing look, kind of waiting to see what he would say.
Give me a minute.
No, that's fair. I mean, it definitely takes some thought.
You know, honestly, I gotta agree with Thebe on this one. We don't know, you know, these are probably demons. Demons aren't exactly easy. And they know how many are in our group, and they still want to make this wager. So I'd say odds are in their favor. But yeah, Thebe has a point. Let's find out exactly when this competition is going to take place, and if
I mean,
there's
just to speed that point along, we know it's going to be in
Okay.
a few hours, not like
the
not a
fight?
few hours.
Yeah,
The fight
24
will be,
hours.
yeah, like 24 hour, a day's worth of time, essentially.
You only have 30 minutes to give this guy an answer, but the fight's not going to be in for another 24 hours.
Okay. Do you think we can get ready in 24 hours?
Ready enough.
I won't force anyone into this. I don't even know what we really gain from it, other than an opportunity. That's it.
And you and I agree. This doesn't make sense.
Didn't say it doesn't make sense. I said it's not guaranteed.
I will whisper to Ross through the mental link. Do you think it feasible for just us to go and fight the one champion?
Boros, I mean, you say it mentally, but I give you a look like searching. Does this look like it's important to you?
Hey, just to let y'all know, this is my link. So
I can hear everything.
maybe the others can't, but I can. I am the
Private
conduit of
Right.
all communication.
He's the switchboard operator.
Right? Always
It
keep an open
seems-
line.
It seems like he has a personal motivation, almost a selfish motivation.
Let's see what the others say. I'll give you my answer after they decide. And then I look to Vec. And you, Vec. What of you? Do you also think we should stand out?
Do you say that out loud? What, Laura?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Vivek just kind of stands there for a moment, trying to think on how to give this answer. No lead. No fund. Don't know where we're going. They might give clue. Or direction. Might be useful. But dangerous.
Tell you what. Hang on a second. Okay. We're gonna take our break on that note, as you guys, maybe you can discuss it further during the break, but we're gonna go ahead and take our break. So, Rowan, you there? All right. So, anybody watching? We'll be back in about 15 minutes. So, about 10 after. 10 after the hour, we'll be back. So sit there and hang tight. All right. Welcome back. And we left off in a semi-heated discussion about some wages that could be made in the arena. So, yeah, what have you guys decided on that?
Yeah, after a lengthy discussion, Ross would be sitting on the bench, head in hands. He's, fingers in his hair, just completely bent out of shape, and not looking anyone in the eye. So that's it. We don't take the deal, I guess.
Let's go fill the eyeball.
Okay. Thebe and Simon, you guys just kind of roll over and head back into your sleep at this point?
Yes.
Okay. Ross, Vec, and Boros. Seems it is up to you guys. Yeah, you know where they were sitting, right? You saw them on the map?
Yeah.
Okay. You see what you see down there. A couple of mind flayers, a couple of beholders. They kind of all turn at you expectantly as you see the tentacles on the mind flayers kind of wagging excitedly, as are the stalks of the beholder kind of wavering, waiting for. They just watch you approach and wait for a response.
I'm sure you're expecting me to tell you the good news. But my friends are less than willing to throw away their lives for the sake of this blood sport.
Oh shit. as you're saying that, the beholder in the back, you see its mouth open wide.
Cowards! I told you! Cowards!
As the one in the front who initially brought you this deal, or this opportunity.
And what of you two?
Hello.
Cowards as well.
Oh, I assure you, we are not cowards. As Boros's voice reverberates with the power of a dragon, with those words, but he will turn and look at Ross.
Then it's a deal.
He just assumes.
He will put up one finger towards the beholder. Do not assume for me. You know what that gets you down here. And I'll turn back to Ross.
Yeah, you see a candle come floating past you, and the flame is just about to flicker out. You have maybe 2 minutes most here to make a decision.
So what will it be?
There is no mental link.
And honestly, at this point, I think the mental link would have wore out because it's been up for quite a while.
Okay, got it. I think I take a look at Vec and say, would it be 2 or 3?
Vec kinda looks back at you, adjusts his position a bit, and just kind of twists his neck a bit. You can just hear a loud, audible pop. He looks like he's ready for something.
The knoll. The knoll is with you.
I will say this. If we agree to these terms, the favor, is it owed by you or someone else?
My deal was 300 souls. For the 2 of you. If you want to add the knoll...
You see the creature's tentacles kind of turn back towards the rest of the people at the table, or the other creatures at the table. It seems there's a moment of communication that you're not a part of here. And then the eye stalks, after a few seconds of silence, whip back around to you guys.
300 souls. A favor from me. And you fight my champion. And another creature.
I look at Boros and I would say, we gave them our word, but we would say no.
Are you sure about this?
I have to believe in them, and you, and Vec.
Then Boros will turn around, look at the beholder, and hold out his hand. It's a deal.
It's as it's kind of floating in place there, its whole body kind of shifts, like to look down at your hand. You feel some invisible thing kind of hit your hand, like not hard, but and not as a shake, but kind of just tap your hand.
It's a deal.
What?
Did you wait? So Ross was like, "Hey, we we did tell our friends that we would say no. Like,
You did say. We didn't say it.
I don't think Boros gives a shit. This is not Laz.
Oh no!
okay. We ball. Alright. Should I keep going?
Apparently there was a misunderstanding. How does Ross take this?
There is barely concealed confusion and then anger. But nothing is said. Not around these guys.
Okay. The beholder, jeez. The beholder turns its back towards you, as do the other mind flayers, and you again see the waggling of tentacles and the excited wavering of the eye stalks on each of the beholders, as there appears to be some conversation going on, excluding present company. The deal has been made. All right. Uh-oh. What? What are you doing?
I pressed that by accident.
Rowan was barreling through the wall.
Yeah. So, all right. They are ignoring you at the moment now, as there seem to be conversing without you.
Boros is gonna sort of walk past Ross and Beck and head back towards their rooms.
As you begin to fly, are you walking or flying?
I'm walking.
Okay. This humanoid would approach you, Boros. I see you've made a deal to fight in the arena.
That is none of your business.
Bit of a warning. His champion is undefeated. I will place a wager on you, however. And I will split my winnings if you win. But I want something in return.
He's gonna close his eyes, thinking. Go on.
How close are you to your friend, the young woman?
Give me your details and I'll give you mine.
I know someone who would pay a great price for that. Not in this world, of course.
Hearing that, Boros is just gonna continue walking.
Okay. About the rest of you.
Vec is going to walk up to Ross and just try to look at him and just on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed off is he right now?
What just happened?
Because like Vec is like going through his mind, like even though he was ready to either go or not, he was expecting a no, but now he's well, he'll just walk up to like just. Are you fine?
Shit. I need 30 seconds, guys.
Fun stuff. Oh my god. Hmm. How you feel, Eros? How you feeling, buddy?
Okay, sorry.
You good, DM?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Vec would get a growl. We have to tell the others. No.
Ross.
Yes. What are you about to do to me now?
You hear a voice in your head.
Oh no.
Yeah. How best to put this? If you forfeit your life in this stupidity, you are mine first. We had a deal. Vec, you see the palm-shaped veins on his face that are already red-colored kind of flare briefly for just a second.
After seeing that, we should go back to others.
Yep. I'm stomping back to the room.
Yeah, after Ross is moving back and looking back towards the beholders for just a brief moment, and then just following right after Ross afterwards.
When you guys approach, Boros is just waiting in the hall, like staring at you, like he needs to talk to you.
This is getting fun. There's a lot of shit happening right now. I like it.
I also want to get the others back into it. Yeah, so.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry for those of you that are sleeping at the moment that this is taking a while, but
Oh, you don't take us back to the room. You took us back to the two-person room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, we're not talking. I'm gonna fuck you up if I do.
oh shit.
Yeah. You would hear a very audible slam as I stalk past the room.
That went better than I thought.
Beck just gives that a sigh, just like, fuck, and just follows Ross right out the room to meet with everybody else.
No, Boros is just gonna stay in the room.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Thebe, Simon, it's not really as
Wait, did you
normal.
just wake us up again?
Yep. And it's not the silly thing, it's like a rough-handed, aggressive grab by the shoulder and, you know, vigorously rock you awake. Like, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'm gonna still be back in the room with Boros.
Gosh, damn it! Stop it! You're gonna wake up Thebe.
Oh no, I'm also going over and I wake him up.
Oh shit!
You're gonna wake up Thief! Vigorously shakes Thief.
Is Rowan getting waken up too?
Yeah, I am about to wake Rowan up too. You guys see me. I am red-faced. The palm on my face is pulsating. I am furious.
This is the second time in the past hour someone
Shut
has
up!
woken me up.
Everyone, shut up. Boros made the deal.
What
What
deal?
deal? What deal?
What deal?
One we spoke about, said that we weren't going to do. He made the deal. Only 3 of us will be fighting instead of all of us.
Well, that sounds boneheaded.
Only that, he wagered our souls without even asking us.
Oh,
I don't even have a soul to wager anymore. Bastard!
whoa, what?
I knew I should have
Yeah.
trusted him.
Well, I
Smack the
figured
wall.
with the handprint, but... Wait, someone... back up, I've been asleep for the past hour. What deal? Why are you making deals? We just got here.
I would fast forward the summarization for Rowan, and I will say this. The arena fight is not important. We'll need to make sure you get to Sanctuary. The mission must be completed. Everything else is irrelevant. He's in the other room now talking to Vec, probably trying to explain his point, but I don't think it matters. So I need 3 of you, when you wake up, to ready yourselves to depart and finish the mission.
So you're saying that you guys are going fight some stuff and you want us to go somewhere else and do the thing.
And get ready regardless of what happens to the 3 of us, yes.
Okay.
By the thing, we're going to... destroy the stone? Or
Yes. It's the stone and making sure you get to Sanctuary.
I'm gonna need that wand of teleport then.
Then rest and we can go and make the purchase.
No. Whatever you got into, I, for one, think you should see it through. I'm pretty pissed off at you right now. And I understand that you're upset, but right now you're a dick. And so are both of them. We're all trying to sleep, especially Rowan. Here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna stay, you're gonna fight, and you're gonna win. And then we're gonna leave together. Short of that, anything else is stupid. And Thebe, like, rolls over, ready to go back to sleep.
Snuggles up closer to Simon, right?
Sure. He gets in there.
I don't know what's worse. The fact that all of you keep throwing yourself into stupid situations expecting for me to rescue you. And then... What? I'm fucking exhausted.
Alright, stop. Everyone stop. I understand the anger. I am angry myself. Please promise me that no matter what happens, someone will see to saving the goddamn world. That's all I am concerned with. Call
Oh,
me whatever
three
you want.
people saving the goddamn world. Great. Might as well just stop by Sanctuary. Grab Draven as well. We'll make a whole deal of it.
Yeah,
I-
Thief from bed in like a really petty way, like turns and kind of goes, "Of course we'll save the world. That's what we're here for anyway. You don't have to ask. We're gonna
Good.
do that, man. But go win that fight. All right?
Don't have a choice, or we'll die.
Exactly. You don't have a choice. Win it."
Right. Just fine. You did. God damn it! I leave. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go drink myself into a stupor. It's me off.
How many?
Everyone is.
Did you have any spell slots left?
I did, yes. I have many spell slots left, in
Oh,
fact.
okay.
I'm just at... Listen, just because I'm at 3 level exhaustion doesn't mean I don't have any spell slots.
Gotcha,
I
okay.
have too many spell slots, actually.
Oh, well, we can remedy that. Hang on.
No, fuck off.
Alright. Yeah. I mean, at least with the words of you guys doing your thing and saying that, hey, we'll go do it. We'll take care of. Oh, okay. We'll take care
Oh,
of.
wait a minute.
No,
Oh, there's a
no,
5% chance. Okay,
Yeah,
woo! Yeah, okay. Well, what's your message? And to who?
yeah. I'd be relieved and
I will type it out in a minute.
simmer down. Still
Um,
visibly angry.
When I hear Ross frustratingly clunking down the hallway, I will crack the door open to the room and just say, "Ross, we need to talk."
Alright. Lower than a 10 is gonna be a bad reaction. Also, yeah. Because you're actually doing the spell, and I know you are. Just nothing's supposed to just be asleep and leave. Okay. Awesome. Yep. I enter into the room solemnly.
Close the door. I'm sorry for not consulting you. However, we can gain much from this. And I know I've seen power. I've seen Vec in combat. And I know that we can win this. Oh. I know you don't trust me currently. And I know that I am a stranger to you. However, again, there's a chance that we can gain information more than just the primeval. We could possibly gain information to bring your Lazarus back. I know I've only been in this world for maybe a few days, but he seems to mean a lot to you. And any chance we get to bring him back, I'm willing to take. I just hope you can forgive me. And he'll stay silent.
Make sure you're ready to fight tomorrow. Don't waste mine and Vec's life for nothing. Then we'll talk about forgiveness. And I'll leave.
Real quick, Thief, did you see what I said in Foundry?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she sent out the message. You see the message, so.
Don't get a reply. Rowan, what are you doing? It takes more than 10 minutes to book passage
Definitely
across
myself.
the waters. I'm on my way, I told you. I'll be there soon. Wait, a deathmatch? Pero, Rosé? With you? He did not with... You hear like... You can, as he's speaking, you can hear the change from, like happy to kind of angry. As he ends with a, son of a... I don't know if I have any spell slots on him, but if I... Yeah, he would have
No,
cast one.
I would have cast another.
Okay,
With
okay.
just simply the message, yes, death match. Continue. And what do you mean you've booked passage? What do you mean you're on your way?
We talked about this last time around. I am on my way. Wait for me. Do not do something stupid. And Rosé, I tried for years to get him to fight with me in the arena. He would not. And now I hear... So the audacity! He doesn't even like finish like the coherence of one. Just one fight, blade by blade. Could you imagine? It would be
Magnifico.
That's it.
I shuffle out of bed, trying not to make any noise or wake Thief up. There is a knock on the neighboring door. Oh, no, Ross isn't in here. Have you seen Ross?
I think he jumped in the lava.
Yeah.
Yep,
Um,
I'm rolling a new character.
Yeah. Boros doesn't look at you.
Vec does look at you, Rowan. Maybe. Bar.
The bar. Great, okay.
Want me to come with?
Your everything hurts right now, Rowan.
Yeah, I was about to say I straighten up and my back audibly cracks.
Maybe I should come with. And Vec just kind of just hops off the bed and just kind of just walks over.
Boros will quickly snap. Rowan, be careful of the man in the black cloak.
Man in the black cloak?
And make sure Ross doesn't drink himself into a stupor.
I'll try not to. Okay. A black cloak. What in the world does that mean? Make my way slowly back out. Oh! Rosé, you're right here.
You contacted Draven.
I did, yes. He's very mad at you, by the way.
First off, are you drinking, Ross?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you like slam one back immediately, or are you just kind of
Yep.
sipping on one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Pay whatever gold he asks for.
Okay.
Also, as I'm talking to Ross, I've positioned myself kind of like right here. My eyes are scanning the room for the man in the black cloak.
Oh, you see him sitting in the corner over here, and he is looking right at you as you walk through the door.
Hey, yikes. Okay.
Very pale.
Raven says. Raven says he says he's on his way here, or something like that.
I think I'm like midway through the drink when you say that. And then I turn and look at you to see if you're joking.
He didn't seem to be. He said he booked passage across the sea already.
No, I think he said it takes longer than.
Oh, longer than
Whatever.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He says he's on his way, but, from the message, I think only 10 minutes has passed since I last contacted him.
You told him no, not to come to hell, right?
Obviously, but does Draven listen to anyone?
Yeah, no, just nothing is going right. It's a terrible day. I hate all this. Yeah, I just bang, 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 bang. I break the mug, whatever it is. I smash it on the counter, until it's absolutely destroyed.
maybe don't smash the stuff on the counter.
I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely do it.
Yeah. You all notice, Ross, you included, your rune kind of flare up on your arm as the creature quickly comes over. You're going to pay for that, correct?
Yes.
So here, just so you know, you said you were buying your drinks or whatever. It's 1 gold for 1 drink, which you understand is really expensive comparatively.
Yep.
You know, so, but he tells you that the mug will cost you an extra gold.
I give him the extra gold.
Okay.
Okay, stop. We can't be throwing away gold here, okay?
It's fine. I just needed to break something. It was either going to be Boros' face, my fist, or my body. So that was the better alternative. I'm good now.
You're really going into that arena.
Thought I was done doing things without my control, but it seems not. So yes, I am. And Draven will be there to witness it all over again, knowing his timing. Again.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
It's been what, like 8 hours for us here? More than 8 hours for us here? Only 10 minutes has gone by since I last talked to him in the portal. By the portal.
You would see that he definitely did not hear you the last time you made that reference. And you saying that, you see the calculations going on in his head. Then by the time that we leave here, he may find a way into hell and get stuck here. You did try to convince him, right?
I did, but Draven is very stubborn.
You'll have
My
to keep
brother is
trying.
very stubborn.
Yes, well, I wonder where you get it from. Shaking my head.
Well, we're not blood related.
Well, you might as well be. You're both big-headed goat brains.
Wait,
He
did
did
you just call
find
him
me.
your brother?
Yes.
Ross, you wouldn't find that odd?
No, because if I remember correctly, hang on. When Draven and I... Oh, you're right. She was important, but I didn't know why. Yeah, you're right. Um,
I mean, I think that would strike you as odd that she's calling him brother all of a sudden, right? Like, where'd that come from? I don't know.
yeah.
I'm not
No,
sure
you're right.
exactly how much Ross knows. I know Draven was kind of
Yes.
beating around the bush with it, some of it. So
Hang on, I'm just checking my notes from that session. Yeah, okay. So I know that they have a connection, but I don't know what the connection is the point. Um, I, I don't know that it's that weird, because I have called Draven my brother as well. So I'm not that weirded out by it, and apparently that's their connection.
fair enough.
I would say that, I would just say to Rowan, sorry for waking you up. It was, as Draven put it, actually, I don't know how he would put it, and I'm not going to try, because I hate his accent, and his face, and his smell, and the way he moves and fights.
So
You know,
everything about him.
yes.
Ugly Kid Joe here, and I hate
I'm
everything about you.
going to do my best to see what I can prepare to help you guys in the arena.
I wouldn't interfere if it's a fight controlled by contract magic. I dare say entangling yourself in that would risk you needlessly. I'm supposed to protect you.
Well, I can't just let you die now, can I?
I won't die. My soul will belong to some prime evil or something, I'm sure. It'll be
Lesser Prime.
fine. Who knows at this point?
That might piss him off, actually.
Yes, well.
I say that out loud. Also, I don't know if you've noticed. At this point, I drop my voice a little more. I'm being watched by the man in the black cloak over there. Boros said something about watching out for him. And from across the room, do my elf eyes notice anything else besides him being incredibly pale?
In your state, I'm gonna say your passive perception is null and void. So give me a perception check. Yeah, he's not hiding anything. So as you look at him, as you kind of turn and look in his direction, he catches your eye, and he holds up a goblet. It looks like some red liquid in it that doesn't slosh very much. As he kind of holds it up, and you see a little grin, and you swear you see a fang sticking out of his mouth.
It's a vampire. Holy fuck, it's a vampire.
Calm down. There's nothing he can do to you here in this place. Go back to the room. And I think Vec's presence would be noticed at this point, right, Dean?
I believe he is, yes.
Vec and I will linger a while and watch him. And inform me if anything changes in his behavior. But first sleep. In fact, and quietly, I would say, why don't you give us the gold so that go get the wand?
Almost has all the gold. I only have 800.
Oh. Well, can you ask him to give it to us? I think he's mad at me or something.
Okay. Try not to drink so much. Yeah?
It's actually almost impossible for me to get drunk because paladins have divine blood, even though I'm cursed.
That must suck.
You, Boros.
As y'all are having this conversation, you see a blur next to you, Ross, and you feel the wind as there's all of a sudden about a 2 foot to 2.5 foot tall creature standing on the bar in front of you. And he's speaking extremely fast. But as you look at it, Rowan, you guys, I mean, you both notice it. I mean, you all three notice it. But he rolls out a parchment in front of you, and in the blur of words in common, you make out arena and agreement, and then you see him holding out a pen to you, like an actual quill. Yet actually, this is a very rare creature, but you might know what this is. If you would like to check, you can.
Yeah, what would you like me to...
This Arcana or Nature, your choice. Yeah, you think you've heard of things like the Quickling or something of that note. Very fast little creatures.
Would I... Because as a player that's curious, as Ross, would that strike me as odd, given what they are?
Here, anywhere else in this place, probably, but here, you've seen such an array of creatures, it might just be like another one of those things. You know what I mean?
Read through that very carefully before you sign it.
Yeah. I would take her advice and examine the contract, the agreement, I guess.
You see as the creature is holding out the quill, and he waits maybe a second and a half before you see his foot start blurring, and you just hear brrrr on the counter next to you as he begins tapping his foot. And he looks down at your face. Do you need me to explain? He says as slow as he can.
No. I'll finish reading it and sign it immediately.
He sees a really quick, like, little huff and sigh, and like you don't even blink, and he's just sitting cross-legged, waiting, like exasperated that he has to wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, you read through it. Basically, it says, so there'll be no cheating, and cheating is described as outside help. There is no once the fight is called, all combatants must stop. If this is a fight to the death, which will be announced upon the beginning of the once you enter the arena, then you will fight until you are dead or the opponent is dead, and that is the rules. There will be no. You can't use death magic, is the best way to explain it. You know, no insta-kill stuff, no powerful magic, because the audience wants a show. So, things of that sort, you know. So, it's very, very basic rules, very easy to understand and follow.
Okay. After that, I would just go ahead and sign it.
Yeah, you just hear like this buzzing noise almost as the creature says something, and then he runs to you, Vec. You feel a bump on your leg, and then your side and your shoulder, and there's a creature sitting on your pauldron holding the same thing out to you. And in just a blink of an eye, he's in front of Ross, and now he's on your shoulder. Vec.
Okay. And he's holding out a quill to me as well, then, I assume.
Yes, he's holding out a quill and an unfurled parchment here, which you see. Oh, you can read. Yes, you see Ross's name signature on the bottom of it.
Vic had never really had to sign his name before, so I guess he'll take the quill and just try to scribble something down that resembles his name.
Okay, I mean, you're not stupid. You know how to read and write, right? You just never done it before. You never.
Yeah, he
actually
doesn't do
written
it
your
often.
name. Gotcha.
Yeah, he doesn't do it often.
He looks at you as you sign. He grabs the parchment and the quill back away from you, and he says, "Where is friend?"
Ooh, I'll bring you to him.
The creature looks over at you, and in the span of a breath, he's sitting on your shoulder, like that fast, just a blur.
Oh, you're kind of cute.
Looking at him, he's almost dressed in a tuxedo. Very distinguished clothing on this little creature, which is kind of odd for this place, but yeah.
Just Mr. Smythe, but faster.
Do what? What'd you say about Mr. Smythe?
I said, is it just Mr. Smythe, but faster?
No. This is more of a penguin type tux, the black and white, you know. So, yeah. As soon as you enter the room, Boros, I don't know if you look up or not, but there is a fucking blur and a breeze, and then there's a little creature next to you on the bed all of a sudden, holding out a parchment and a quill. He spews out something. You catch a couple of words, but basically this is an agreement for the fight in the arena.
He's gonna grab the quill and hesitate for a moment.
Has it what? I'm sorry.
He's gonna hesitate for a moment.
Okay.
Must I put down my actual name?
Creature looks at you. Seems to understand what you're getting at, or at least he thinks he does. And he says, slowly, looking at. Hold on.
Easy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Damn it. He says, very slowly looks at both of you. Power in names. Yes. No. X.
Name or an X? Which is it?
X. Good. Magic. Binding.
He'll just put an X.
Very good. As you do this, you see the three names on the page, and your X, the two names and your X kind of flare, and you feel Ross, Vec, and Boros almost a tingling in your mind for a second. You two have no context of what has just happened. But Boros, as he rolls up and you see the flash, at that same exact moment you feel a tingling in your mind. As the tingling dissipates, there's something there, almost like you can feel a pressure on the back of your head, but I mean, you don't know what it is. And he's gone, like, out the fucking room. and the door. Yeah, the door just in the wind, and yeah, that's it for that. So you guys have agreed to the terms of the fight. Essentially, the rules that I stated, and then also on the thing was any wagers or whatever must be honored. If not, consequences. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's bad. Everything's bad.
Mhm.
So
This, did the contract mention anything about, like, helps from magical
Yep.
artifacts?
not artifacts. No. So essentially, whatever you enter the arena with is the only thing you can use in the fights.
Okay.
You can't have any magics upon you as you enter. You can't have any
Okay.
outside help once you've gotten in there.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
stuff like that. So whatever you come in with, though, that's what you got.
Okay. So, I'm gonna look at Aboros. Once you go in there, I can't help any of you. That amulet that we gave Thebe with one use of that death protection, I think I'll talk to Thebe if he's okay with it, but I think one of you guys should take it. Just in case.
Don't think we'll need it.
I would rather err on the side of caution than to assume that
The contract
three-
did say that a death match is to be announced the day of. We don't know if it's a death match yet. However, if it is, I trust in our ability to survive without your help, as much as it is appreciated.
Ross also seems to be under the assumption that you're mad at him.
He
And-
chuckles a little bit. I
And
would have
with-
assumed. God.
He also wanted me to pass on the message that he wanted to run errands with the gold.
Yes. If it is a death match, I guess I wouldn't really be needing gold.
Let's hope it's not a death match.
But I would have thought him mad at me. He seemed mad at me when he stormed out of here.
I think we'll all be okay. I think. I hope.
We will.
That man in the black cloak. He's a vampire.
Tried getting me to sell you to him. Gave me a nice price. I didn't answer.
For what purpose could he want me? I mean, besides my divine blood, but
Do you have many qualms with vampires?
all the scars on my body were made by a vampire.
I'll take that as a... Well, if it helps any, we can't do anything to you here. Nor do I think any of us will let him if he tried. His gaze kind of softens a little bit.
Race of vampires are quite powerful.
I mean, we've gotten this far. We, meaning you.
Only by sheer dumb luck, I think.
I mean, from what you've told me, you pulled us out of more tight spots than I could imagine. I wouldn't call that sheer dumb luck.
Can't always be there
Of
to pull
course
us
not.
out of tight spots.
Of course not. I mean, hell, you nearly died on the road here, and we still managed.
Fair
Of
enough.
course, you saved us. Again. But, trust us. We will be fine.
Don't. I've told Lazarus, but I have not told you. There's only one vampire that could want anything of me, and that is Caius.
Well, he sure sounds like quite the character. If he wants anything to do with you.
Ross, you see what I requested?
If that vampire gets a hold of me,
Did you see what I said?
I might just.
Sorry, guys.
We're good.
There's another bit of information that I managed to get, actually. Oh yes, I messaged Draven. Well, you wouldn't really know Draven. One of our companions that we were traveling with. I messaged him initially when we were still at Tyrael at that portal.
I remember.
And then, just now when Ross woke me up, I messaged Draven again. In the time that we've been here, since we left the portal, it's only been 10 minutes on Sanctuary.
So it seems the time difference that you were explaining on your world works the same here. It would be prudent that if we were to use any form of teleportation magic to return to Sanctuary, that it is very briefly, if at all. As if we lose anyone down here, it might be a full day or two before we see them. And even then, they might not get much accomplished.
When is the fight tomorrow?
24 hours. It gives us time to rest, prepare ourselves, and hope for the best. You've seen what I can do, you've seen what Ross can do, and you've seen what Vec can do. I just need you to trust us. Trust me. I know I made this decision without consulting anybody, but if there's a chance that we can save this world and bring Lazarus back, God, I have to take it.
We should all rest now, though. We'll talk more in... Not the morning. There's no morning here.
We'll talk when we awake.
Yes. I'm gonna go to the door.
More.
Close.
Andres, did you get that?
No. Let me look.
Foundry.
Okay, I've sauntered off to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Ross. You have a few drinks. Vec, are you staying out here with Ross just to not leave him by himself? Danny?
Yep, sorry, I was muted. Yes, I am.
Okay. Ross, how hammered do you plan on getting? Do you heed Rowan's warning or request, or do you just knock him back until what? Take the edge off a little? Or...
Yeah, I think I'd be going for take the edge off a little.
Okay.
At some point, maybe 3 tankards in of whatever he's giving me. I don't really ask. I just tell him to give me something.
It seems to be some type of mead.
Yeah.
No strange flavor, just tastes like mead.
Yeah. Then, yeah, I would slow down and start to just stare thoughtfully down at the ring. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say at this point, if everybody wants to go ahead and hit the long rest, you can. That will clear up 1 level of exhaustion from your poor friend there.
Is it just 1 level? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, sleeping only long rest clears 1 level.
Alright. I thought we had this discussion, but
We
I'm
did
not
have the
gonna-
discussion.
the
In order
energy.
for me to clear more than 1, I would have to basically be catatonic the entire day.
Yeah, just spend the whole day resting.
Yeah.
Doing like nothing.
Yep. And I would allow 2 levels of exhaustion to be dropped off of someone if they would spend an entire day and night and day just doing nothing but rest. So I would allow that, which she can very well do. I mean, if she decides, she wakes up in the morning and is like, you know what, I'm just gonna lay here, get somebody bring me some food and a bucket to piss in. I ain't fucking moving. I mean, I would allow it to happen. So,
Would it have been possible to get the wand?
get the what? I'm sorry.
Wand of transportation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we just put that in someone's inventory. I mean, I'd bring it back to Vec, Simon, and not. Well, Vec would have. I imagine Vec would go with me. He doesn't have to, but I imagine that Thebe, Simon, and Rowan are the people who Ross is giving it to, because you guys aren't fighting.
So the 4,800 gold you had spent previously, and then this wand was 8,500 gold. So
yeah, I
if you
guess that
guys-
depends on Boros.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep track of that. So that'd be what, 8, 5, 12, so 13, what, 13, 5, 13, no, 13, 3, something like that? Yeah. Ross, I imagine you and Vec make your way to the room eventually, after you've had a few drinks. You see, before you guys head off to retire, you see a slew of creatures come in of all different shapes and sizes, kind of chattering almost excitedly amongst themselves, as you see one of them reach into a bag and pulls out a hand and just kind of dribbles the souls out of the bag and back into the bag, kind of showing off, and another creature kind of claps him on the shoulder. You see some come in, kind of eyeballing this creature from behind. Not too friendly look on their faces. You see other creatures come and go throughout the time that you spend out here before you retire. But nothing. It's a tavern, right? No fights break out. None of that shit. Seems like everything here adheres to this contract. Even though some of the creatures you see and sense are extremely deadly. But as your eyes crack open the next morning, I will throw that stuff in your inventories. But I think that's where we're going to call it a night. Because I am starting to come down a little bit. Chest starting to hurt again, so...
You held it down, thank you.
I just... That one coughing fit I had a few minutes ago, it's like everything started to come back right after that. Like, I'm starting to sweat. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But, so, yeah. If you're watching, thanks for watching. This was a rather long day in the tavern, actually. It was only about an hour and a half worth of time. In-game, anyways. But like, share, subscribe. And don't forget, if you are watching this live, you can go over to our YouTube channel, abracadagger_DnD, and watch previous episodes. Or if you came in halfway or late in this one, you can go back and watch the beginning of it. It'll be up, should be up Monday afternoon sometime. So, thanks for your support if you are watching and sharing and all that stuff. And we will see you guys next week. Have a good night.
Later.
Thanks. Bye.
Yep. Have a good night.
We,
Bye.